Welcome back to Let's Replay Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Again, I am hoping you all have a very great day, and I certainly am. Today, we are going into... I think things are picking up now. Last time, it was our first time where we actually got to move our character a little bit more than a few steps. This time, we are probably going to head into the first trial, which I'm really excited for. And I just wanted to mention, there are a lot of things that I missed in terms of fan service, weird comments, etc. I am kind of looking forward to seeing how many things I missed. I think when I was playing this was released 10 years ago. Or has it been 11 now? It might be 10. I think it's 10 and a half. It was released in 2010. I played this a little bit after it was released, and I was only in like grade 9 or something like that. I was really dense as a kid. So definitely going back, reviewing these kind of things, wow, I've changed a lot. But, well, obviously, if I had noticed those stuff, I would not be completely surprised by them now. But for now, let's keep going. Last time we ended off, Sayaka, we should go after her, and I know exactly where she is, I think. I hope I know where she is. Is she in here? Yep. Oh my gosh, she is terrified. Poor girl. I found her in one corner of an empty classroom. She was sitting in a chair, hands on her knees, staring absently at the floor. She looked like maybe she was upset or angry, or no. She didn't have any expression at all. There was nothing on her face that you could call emotion. It was as if her original mask had been stripped away. Sayaka? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, no, how could I possibly be fine? What did we do to end up like this? Why are they doing such terrible things to us? I want out! Let me out of here right now! Sayaka, calm down. As she thrashed around, I grabbed her by the shoulders. I understand. I know how you feel right now when I think what might have happened to my family. But now more than ever, we have to stay calm. This is exactly what they want. They want us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. Think about it. Those videos have to be fake. Because if those things really had happened... Well, the first stage of depression is denial. People out there would be in an uproar. Our families, the police, everyone. Right? So let's just calm down, okay? Otherwise, we've already lost. I knew I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. I kept repeating those words to myself to clear away the images that had been burned into my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. I for sure would not be calm. I would be like freaking out in a corner of my room, just like locking myself in. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. And help might even come before that. But what if there isn't a way out? What if help never comes? If that happens, then I'll get you out of here myself, no matter what it takes. Oh no, don't say that, Naegi. When I said that, I paused. I had no idea what had come over me.
Sayaka?
Aww. I don't ship it, but I'm sure multiple people do.
Please, help me.
Her voice was small and shaky.
Why? Why is this happening to me? To kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore. Sayaka.
Finally, she raised her face up from my chest. She looked at me with those big, wet eyes of hers.
Makoto.
Can I believe what you said? Huh? That you'll help me get out? No matter what it takes? Is this the moment, is this the point where it's like the point of no return? Where she's not resolved herself, I would say, but this gave her the idea, right? Absolutely. Makoto, you're the only one I can trust, so please.
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
Huh? Of course I'll be there for you. No matter what, I'm always on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all.
Makoto.
Thank you, Makoto. Hearing you say that, I feel like I can keep going. I can get through this, as long as you're here with me.
Because I'm your assistant.
Like you said, I'm your assistant. The smile I'd come to know so well returned to her face. It felt a little forced, but still. It was a huge improvement over how she was before.
Hey!
Excuse me? Okay. Wait, okay, let's continue. It's standing up! Huh? Uh-oh. Wait. What? What? Makoto, it's standing up! What's standing up?
Come on!
Do you even have to ask? What the f- What? How did I miss this when I what? Your flagpole? Get the hell out of here!
Just a minute.
No, I want to join in. Monokuma's a guy confirmed. Damn it. Well, if you won't leave, then tell us what the hell is up with those videos. Oh, it's about to come out. Why? This isn't subtle. This isn't subtle at all. Was it subtle in the Japanese version? Like, what? How did I miss this? How did I forget about this? How did I just, like, look over this when I was playing this first? What the What? I think I was a really dense kid. Oh, yes, you're stuffing. From where? Like, which part? My honest, innocent stuffing is about to come gushing out. I can't believe I just said that line. I balled up my fist, took aim, and swung as hard as I could. Yeah, Monokuma, like, silence from the peanut gallery, okay? I had never put so much energy into a single motion before in my life. I leaned back, channeling all my power, and let go with everything I had. Although, the question is it actually standing out? Huh? Are you okay? If I hadn't avoided your punch... Oh, he went flying because he missed. Okay. You would have just violated the school regulations. But boy, are you slow. I could have downed $1,000 full-course dinner in the time it took you to finish your swing. The question is, which type of 1,000 full-course dinner? Because if it's something from like a fancy restaurant in LA, that's not a lot of food. Your speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, sense of despair, antagonization, it's all lacking! Wow. Well, I see the main character then. What the heck was that just now? You just wanted to mess with us. Well, for now, you want to just head back? Yeah. Monokuma had come along and swiftly destroyed the good mood we'd just created. Sayaka and I headed back to the dorms. So he was in a good mood. You should get some rest, Sayaka. You still look pretty shaken.
Sorry.
I'm sorry for making you worry about me. You're right. I'm going to lay down for a bit. With a nod and a small bow, she disappeared into her room. Now on my own, I headed off to tell everyone that Sayaka was okay, and then Makoto was not. Makoto is not okay. Once that was done, I decided to go back to my room. It was hard to think after watching that deranged video. I needed some rest of my own. Jeez. Seriously, what's going on here? There's just so many problems. I can't even decide what the biggest problem is. That we're trapped in here? That's what I saw in... That what I saw in that video might be real? Monokuma? What the mastermind has in store for us? Or are we our biggest problem? I want to get out of here. But I could never kill someone. Do the others all feel the same? Yeah, that's definitely the biggest problem right now. I'm kind of wondering if I was in this situation, how I would feel. Because on one hand, if it shows that I have nothing to go back to, all the more reason to live in there, I guess, to settle in. But then again, currently, I think what they're trying to show is that they still have hope, right? But also the curiosity would also make me want to leave. So it might balance out in a way, but then again, I also know what's going on in the outside world right now. So maybe that might be different if I had no idea what was going on. Huh? So this is Sayaka, right? When I opened my eyes, they darted immediately to the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Nighttime's about to start. So how come someone's here? Checking for Monokuma coins. Well, I don't think there's any coins, unfortunately.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness. You look so scared. I'm really sorry to come by so late. Sayaka? Sayaka, what are you doing out so late? That's when I noticed her body was trembling. Is everything okay?
It was so strange.
Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened. Something weird?
Makoto.
Just a little while ago, just a little while ago, I was laying down in my room, and all of... what? Is this Sayaka talking? Why does it say Makoto Naegi on my... This was Sayaka talking. Huh? Wait, is that a glitch? Maybe it might have been a glitch. Her voice sounded like all the air had been squeezed out of her lungs. Yeah, I think that was a glitch. Just hearing her talk made me tense up.
I was so scared.
It was like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course. But they started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move. So what happened? After a while, it just stopped. I let some time go by, then I got up and opened the door to check outside.
Makoto.
But there was nobody there. Ah, yes, if someone is rattling your door, the first thing you want to do is open said door. Someone tried to force their way into your room, so then you got up, and then opened the door yourself? But who would do something like that?
I mean...
It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still, it makes me nervous. Oh, another thing is, the doors to these rooms, they don't have those... Most doors would have those, little, like, peepee holes, right? Oh gosh, I should not have used that word. Like, peeping holes? Like the glass holes where, you can check who's outside. But these doors don't have any. I'm wondering, is that a common thing in, like, residences in Japan? Or is it just something from, like, my residence? What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then? You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during nighttime. Yeah, you can. But that's just the promise we made, right? If someone decided to break that promise. Yeah, for someone in a killing game, he sure is relaxed that people will actually follow the rules. Then, why don't you stay in my room tonight? Would that make you feel a little better?
Huh?
What? all it said in the school regulations was that we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't state specifically which room each person had to sleep in, so...
Hey,
But 2 people sharing one room is... you know... Oh, geez, I'm sorry. I didn't even think about that. And... now is when Monokuma says, it's standing up. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind. No, I know, me neither. You just thought of, like, you're the one that mentioned it. It's not even that I mind the idea, but oh my. It's blooming love. If you don't mind, could we maybe switch rooms just for tonight? Switch rooms? If it'll help put your mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. But I don't mind you staying in my room, but... are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? That doesn't, like, concern you? Isn't it more concerning if you 2 slept together? It's fine, I trust you. To what, not sniff at her underwear? In that case, then...
This is a school announcement.
I think these are automated.
10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Yeah, it's the same message every time, so I think it is automated. Oh man, it's already nighttime. Well, it's nighttime, so you can't go outside, right? That means you 2 are staying in the same room? Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room right now. Oh, if we're gonna trade rooms, we'd better trade keys, too. Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. Again?
like I said, I'm psychic.
The interesting thing is, yeah, Makoto was the one that... Makoto was the one that mentioned for her to stay in his room. Sayaka has good intuition if she... I guess she would end up mentioning it anyways, but I guess it worked out for her when Makoto mentioned that. Huh? Hey, aren't you say you were just kidding? Aren't you gonna say you were just kidding? What if I wasn't just kidding? Something resembling a smile had made its way to her face. Thank goodness, it looks like she is already starting to get back to normal. Normal psychopath killer Sayaka. Okay, we'd better trade keys then.
Okay.
Yep, let's do it! We exchanged keys, and when I looked back up at her again, there was another worried expression there. Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it no matter what. I won't. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Definitely not. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. You have to turn the knob, then lift up on the door while you pull it out. Just do that, and the door should open no problem. Okay, but the showers don't work during nighttime anyway, right? Oh, that's right, I totally forgot. Yeah, can you even not go to the bathroom during nighttime if the water is gone? But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thank you. Okay, well, I'd better get going. See you tomorrow, Sayaka.
Hey,
Oh, and about what I said before. When I said I was psychic, it really was a joke. Honestly, I'm just very perceptive. Yeah, I know. I wonder what the point of them putting in her being psychic is. Is it just like to develop character? Good night then. See you in the morning. Sayaka gave me one last parting smile and I headed off to my room. I looked around as soon as I got out into the hall. Everyone else's doors were closed. There was no sign of life. Good, there is nobody here. Making sure nobody was around to spot me, I rushed into Sayaka's room. It's 10 p.m. right now. So this is Sayaka's room. It really doesn't look any different from mine. It smells nice though. Oh, Nike. Really? The bed itself looks exactly the same, but knowing No, what? It's pink. Knowing Sayaka slept on it made me look forward to trying it out for myself. Well, Nike, what's wrong with you? Horny teens are horny. Oh my goodness. Why does that give me why did that give me a coin? Oh, there's a lamp here. Was that in his room too? It's kind of weird to dig through other people's trash, but I couldn't help taking a quick peek. Oh my goodness, Nike. There wasn't any doubt about it. It was the DVD with her name on it that we'd found in the AV room. That reminds me, I never did get a chance to find out what was in her video. But it's probably best if I wait until she brings it up again. Ooh, check out the bathroom. If I remember right, all the girls' private bathrooms have locks on them. I'm a little reluctant to go in. Eh? You're looking forward to sleeping... What? You dig through her trash, look forward to sleeping on her bed, and you're reluctant to go into the bathroom, which is the same for everyone. Interesting. I just noticed the surveillance cameras have like 2 little red dots on top of them, probably to indicate that they're recording. A surveillance camera. It makes sense there'd be one in here. How does that make sense? Privacy matters? What? My room came with a toolkit, but Sayaka has a sewing kit, just like the note said. Where's the vital organs? And next to it is the map of the body's vital organs. I don't think Sayaka would like me snooping around too much. You kind of just looked at her entire room, you know? I should probably go to bed soon. As I lowered myself onto Sayaka's bed, a pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Sayaka's scent. Maybe it'll bring me some sweet dreams. What's wrong with Makoto? How did I think I did remember the scent part when I was playing this, but everything else flew over my head. How did that happen? I'm looking back on it right now and I'm like, wow, I was a dumb kid. Feeling a little better than before, I fell asleep. Monokuma Theater! Imagine you're all in a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? We're sort of like that. We've set sail and left Earth behind. Here you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drunk drivers, and pyromaniacs. Wow. Pyromaniacs, that's so random. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course, you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game, But even our divine world of freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're really dead set on returning to that tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, does Monokuma really not swear? Please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself perfectly clear.
So then, let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together!
Sure we will, Monokuma. Sure we will. I don't think I'm going to be playing these out. I'm just going to be skipping them.
Good morning. Get ready to...
I sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes. Slowly, I pulled myself out of bed. Oh. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. Really? You did? I thought Taka just said that. I'd better get going. Yo, they have a great sleep schedule. I left Sayaka's room and made my way towards the dining hall. A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there. Hello, Makoto, and good morning! Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning! I shall pat myself on the back. Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. Hina probably woke up at like 5. I suppose I'm early. Wow, everyone's happy they're here early. I figured everyone who had arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers. And the ones who showed up a little late... Yo. Sorry I'm late. My makeup just would not cooperate this morning.
Well, hello.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning duty took a little longer than usual. Oh, now I see. So he was sifting through the trash, right? Oh no, the morning. Oh. I'm so bad at this stuff. Well, okay. I just got it. I literally just got it. Were the types with a more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers would fall into this category. Wow, wow, would Hifumi just always be late to class because he was busy jacking off? And finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever.
Indeed.
I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone.
My bad.
My bad, guys. I slept right through my alarm.
What's your problem?
What? Is this so awful to be late?
Yo.
I didn't oversleep, just so you know. Nope, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle? Don't care about time or other people in general. They're the kind to move at their own pace. Agreed. But regardless... Really? We're missing a few. At least that's how it was supposed to go. Oh, okay. Wait, aren't we still missing some people? Taka, being the leader, is doing a head count. Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here yet. I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high schooler category. So for her to be so late... What's going on here? Did something happen?
Yo.
Hey man, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here. Did she forget about our breakfast promise?
However,
I got the sense she always has her stuff together. Listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark speck of unease rose up inside me. And the speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her! The words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Where I headed first was my room, where I'd let Sayaka stay for a single night. Where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that one night... Ooh! The room had been completely transformed. Wow, that was like a... Was there like an anime fight going on in here? What the hell? Yo, yeah, look at these... Why would the bed be messed up? Look at all these scratches. Wow, okay. I'd better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. Oh, she is dead. Dead. It took me a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then... Oh. And then... Everything went black. And he passed out. Oh. I don't remember that Danganronpa part. Oh, that was a nice addition. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. Kyoko? Kyoko? You're awake. Finally, are you okay? Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up. Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Well.
It's no surprise, considering what happened. Did everyone see the body? What happened? Oh, flashback. Oof. Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream? What I saw, it was real? That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off at running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is...
Just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself.
Why?
Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there? Well, what good is it to do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend, Sayaka, she's... I think she was more than a friend to you, Makoto. She's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she really was gone.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now, either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma told us all to come here. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. Huh? Pay for what? But
So...
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
Correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka. I did not. I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again.
Hey,
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
listen up!
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the bear times one rule.
Bear times what? Is it because he's Mana, which is 1, and Kuma, which is bear? Then who did it? Who killed her?
On!
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you.
Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid. That's...
What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate.
Ooh.
Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well...
You're lying, right?
Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
Wrong!
Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact.
What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone! It is amazing what some people are capable of. Shut up, Celeste. You can't talk. You shouldn't be the one talking about that.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right? Just by saying this, Byakuya makes himself look suspicious, right? And I feel like he definitely knows that. Like, there's no way he would say that without knowing that they would draw suspicion on him. And knowing his personality, he probably did that on purpose, too. Huh?
Huh?
On.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave. Wow, damn. Whoever was voicing Monokuma really had a very fun time.
What?
Why are you laughing?
It's 'cause... Naive. You're just so naive. You
You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here? You're super naive. Devilishly naive. Hellishly naive. Oh, come on, just get on with it already. No, the real thing has just begun. The real thing?
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold. Remember?
Then perhaps
You are referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you are talking about, is it not?
in other words,
Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone. You have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yup, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
during the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life.
Oh, I thought there were animations here. I guess not.
If you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end.
Oh, that's a fast game.
As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
It's a male versus female showdown. So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Well, to put it simply, it's execution. Execution?
What?
And by execution, you mean... Oh my goodness. Wow, they love using this one.
Execution is execution. Execution.
You're executing code.
Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Vroom. So to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die, but if we get it wrong, all the rest of us gets executed?
Well,
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a late judge system or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. New rule has been added to the regulations menu. Wait, hold on a second. You're freaking insane, you know that? A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it. No, don't do it, Junko.
what's this?
Why not?
Stop it.
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone? What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial?
What are you talking about?
Only punishment awaits such blasphemy. What? What? Punishment? I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something. Yeah, totally you are. Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want. I'm not gonna be a part of this.
I
Don't be so selfish.
Stop it.
You're the one being so selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. Unless if he kills you. The evil standing before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. Oh, what? There was a thing that I remembered. What was it again? It was like, it's like Teddy from Persona 4. I think of that when they say waddle, and the noise that he makes from his footsteps too. But then,
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Gungnir!
this voice actor is having a blast. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh my goodness. The pink doesn't help. It just makes it worse.
This wasn't supposed to.
Ooh hoo hoo. Final dying words.
Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again. Oh, ho ho! Good God. Wow, her boots are fancy. What the? I don't... This can't be real. No way!
Well now,
Now, I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. What an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
now you see just how serious I am.
This
Defy me
was...
and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc.
Yeah, he needed... I guess he really needed to set an example. Just to get them to go with the trial.
So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
And I swear I remember Junko dying first. But I guess not. I guess this makes a lot more sense though in terms of story-wise progression. Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. I also wonder how many people out of these 15, or 14, I guess, that he's met, because 15 counting him, he would actually consider his friend. Because he is a very friendly person, but some people here, it's so hard to get close to, right? Like, would he consider Toko his friend? In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
Hey,
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality!
Why?
Why'd you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time. Wow, Kyoko is so good that she can even read a bear.
say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Yeah, you can. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma.
Well now,
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it the Monokuma.
Kuma file!
So an autopsy. I mean, naturally you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then,
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial now, could I?
correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Or else I kill you all. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. I wish they actually specified how long they would give us. That might just be for plot reasons, but... And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. Because he only mentioned a few hours after the body has been found. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. It was the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We'd found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Hey,
Now's no time to wallow in your desperation. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else. A friend mentioned when we were talking about Danganronpa that some people call Kyoko like exposition girl, and I'm starting to see that now. I think I just really like her, especially when I was young, because I've always liked clear-headed, rational, kind of OP. I guess you can consider her kind of OP in a sense. Kind of OP characters, but and also since the game developed her so much, obviously I came to like her out of everyone else. But I can totally see why some people would hate her because of exposition kind of things. But past this game, I think I grew on her. She grew on me, sorry. She grew on me a little bit past this game, not just through this game. Huh?
in other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
what the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it. Let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Because the gods, known as Kodaka, willed it to. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Investigation. Oh, not start yet. Okay. But this is going to be a little bit of a shorter episode today. It might be a little bit longer next time. I will try to finish the investigation all in one go. No promises though, but I will definitely end it off here today. I hope this is more, we're back to more exposition, but it does kind of make sense since there is a lot to learn. And as a second time player, I can kind of see that it's a little of a bit annoying just sitting through all of these explanations all over again in the first time playing through. You'd be, because you don't know what's going on, right? So then you're like, oh, okay, I see, so this is what's going to happen, ABC 1 2 3. But now going through this again, especially sometimes the explanation gets a little bit dragged on, which is in character. Like, it's kind of realistic in that sense, but as a player, you're kind of just like, oh, just come on, just get on with it already. So, and I know that's definitely what's going to happen in the trial. I'm bracing myself for it, just for like people mentioning really dumb facts that you can just contest with like one look at the crime scene or something like that. But then again, this also makes sense. These are students, etc. I'm just bracing myself for it because as a player, it is going to be a little annoying. But I am also repeating myself. So I'm going to end it off here. I hope everyone enjoyed this kind of reading exposition episode. And unfortunately, Sayaka is dead. If there was an alternate universe where she isn't, I would definitely love to play this game again, just to see the development between Sayaka and Makoto, even though it seemed kind of exhausted already because it was rushed since, you know, she had to die. But if you like this video, please consider leaving a like, subscribe, and leave a comment about your thoughts, feedback, etc. And I will see you guys next time on Let's Replay Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Goodbye!